Welcome to another episode of Deliciously Fun and Fit. My name is Laura. I'm the supervisor of the fitness department, and tonight I'm here with Tyler Armstrong, our fitness coordinator, and we're just about to go through a W.O.D, otherwise a workout of the day, here at our High Performance Training Center.
So essentially we're going to take 10 different exercises and we're just going to chip away at them. You can sort of pick and choose how you want to approach it. You have 10 exercises and you have 10 reps of each exercise. You can break it down 1, 1, 1. You can do all 10 in a row, or you can split it up in whatever direction you want.
Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun, and I like chipping away at different things, taking breaks. So you and Lexi are going to show us how exactly these workouts will look like so that you can visit us at the High Performance Training Center and try it out too.
So we have 10 different exercises here, all very big explosive movements, total body movements that we're going to let you sort of pick and choose how you want to approach, okay? So we're gonna start off, our demo expert Lexi, you'll see, is taking you through a squat clean. Essentially what she's doing is she's grabbing the bar, she's trying to pull through her entire body, okay? So she's gonna extend through her hips, knees, ankles, pull it up, and then she's gonna drop underneath the bar and try and catch it. From that, but she'll catch it in a very low base, and she's gonna stand tall with it, just like a regular squat. Number 2 here, we got our 10-calorie assault bike row. Okay, so you're gonna see her plugging away, feet and hands always in contact with the bike there, and she's just going as hard as she can, trying to burn out 10 quick calories on our cycle there. So now you're gonna see her grabbing our landmine here. She's gonna grab the barbell from the top. She's gonna load her hips back to be able to absorb force as she makes this sort of rainbow arc across body, right? She's gonna drive it across, rotating her trunk slightly, and she's gonna feel that across her midsection through her obliques. Shoulders have to stabilize the entire time. Next, you're gonna see our kettlebell swing. She's going to take the kettlebell, drive her hips back as if she's being pulled to the wall behind her, not towards the floor. This is different than a squat motion. And she's going to stretch her hamstrings and glutes back, squeeze them as tight as she can forward, and try and shoot that kettlebell right up to shoulder level. Today, she might even go right up overhead. We'll take her through the American kettlebell swing. So now you're gonna see her grab our sandbag, and she's gonna essentially just throw it over the box, our sandbag box throw over. Okay, so she's gonna grab it, standing perpendicular to the box. She's gonna grab tight, drive through her hips, use that momentum from her lower body to rotate her trunk and throw the sandbag right over top, switch over to the other side, throw it back. Okay, so she should be able to get 10 reps each side there. From there, she's gonna move on to our wooden boxes, where she's gonna do a box jump over, where she's essentially driving through the floor, exploding up, trying to land nice and soft to the box, stepping down off the box. She's not loading through her Achilles or risky injury on the depth, on a depth jump, and then she's gonna spin around, jump right back up again, just 10 easy reps. Next, we have our dumbbell snatch, very similar to our squat clean, just a broken down version of it. The primary difference between the snatch and the clean is you're going to land with this weight overhead. So she's gonna start with that dumbbell on the floor, hips loaded back, and she's going to drive her hips up similar to the kettlebell swing, pull her shoulder through, and drop underneath the weight, catching it overhead. She's going to grab both handles there, shoot her hips back the same way she would a regular deadlift, but her spine is going to be a little more upright, more similar to a squat. So she's going to get the drive from both her glutes and hamstrings the way she would a deadlift, and a little bit more out of her quads the same way she would in a squat. So it's sort of a hybrid between the two movements. She's going to drive her hips up to the sky, follow through, should be able to get a lot more activation out of that. From there, we move on to her wall balls, where she's dropping her hips down below parallel as low as she can get, pushing her feet through the ground through a regular squat movement, and then following through with an overhead press with that medicine ball. So she's going to try and hit the target. As it comes back down, she's going to keep her arms up, absorb the force. She's not just going to catch it with stiff arms. She's going to absorb that force and move it as one as her shoulders absorb with her hips, comes right back down to that starting position at the bottom of a squat, explode right back up again. And to finish it off, we got our novelty tire flips, where she's going to start nice and low, hips driving back. She's going to get her hands underneath. She's going to try and keep her spine as straight as possible, and then she's going to drive them forward, again, similar to that hex bar movement, where hips are driving forward, her quads are squeezing up. She's trying to get the best of both worlds here, flipping the tire as hard as she can, trying to get right over top, and then she's going to follow it along, trying to get 10 reps out of this flip. All right, guys, now that we know how everything is done safely and effectively, we're going to send it over to Laura and all of our HBTC goers to see how it works in the class environment.
Bring it back like, hey. Yeah, my amigo got the pack like, hey. Hey, like, hey. Hey, like, hey. Yeah, throwing money fast like, hey. Yeah, my foot up on the gas like, hey. Oh, don't write back again. Don't know me, go and ask a friend.
So just another typical night at the High Performance Training Center open gym. Try it on your own or try it with a group of people that show up. You never know, you'll make a new friend and you'll be addicted and come every day. Bye for now, I need some water, I'm dying here, and I'll see you at the next episode of Deliciously Fun and Fit. Cheers.